And the First Corinthians, the 11th chapter, Paul writes, "For I received from the Lord what I also handed to you." Thus Paul begins a description of what Jesus said to his followers at the Passover meal, the Last Supper, and what we Episcopalians recite in the Eucharist every time we have the Eucharist, every week. This is also significant because it was written before the Gospels were written, so this is the oldest account of Jesus' words on that night. Welcome to all of you to one of our videos from St. Mark's Episcopal in Dalton, Georgia, and welcome all those members and non-members joining us. Those in my Sunday school class know that I enjoy asking questions and then researching the answers, and that's where most of my lessons come from. Now, last week I described in our video, I discussed the Gnostics, the second century Christians who claimed that God gave them special and secret understandings. Now, since Paul claims also to know what Jesus said the night before he was crucified on that Last Supper, how did he know that? Well, according to him, the Lord revealed it to him directly. He had a vision of that. Now, was this disclosure similar to what the Gnostics claim? Was Paul a Gnostic? Well, the answer is no to that, and this is the reason why. The Gnostics claimed understanding that was given secretly to them and to be given secret to them and was not to be shared with all others. Paul did not receive secret teachings, for a few elites. What Paul received, he handed over to the whole church to practice in common worship. The apostolic faith was public and was communal. Paul and the other apostles who spread the word about Jesus received understanding and then to take that understanding to go forth and preach to all. So the Christ that Paul talks about is fully incarnate and communal, not overly spiritualized and secret like the Christ described in the Gnostics. Paul's revelations were public, they were apostolic, and they were sacramental. So and for that we can say, thanks be to God.